inform ATC that you have information Bravo.
Bravo. Nice. Should we dial up 19.4 on the backup? Yeah.
Helicopters with Bravo.
Tower Golf Echo Lima Papa, Abbotsford ground.
Echo Lima Papa, we're taking a northwest departure today.
Echo Lima Papa, check northwestbound. Winds 220 at 6, altimeter 3006. Contact tower 119.4, ready for departure. Squawk 0405.
0405, Echo Lima Papa.
Nice! We just got ourselves into a nice confined area landing here. And it's looking good. We're up at about 2,000 feet. And Pierce just brought this thing in. Nice work. That's very good. Okay, let's go ahead and lift it out of here.
Continue to turn, so I just stuck with it.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's good. That's the way it should be. Alright, so we've just done the reconnaissance, and we're on final approach now, coming into Devil's Lake here. And let's see if we can pick ourselves a really nice flat spot. Now what you're going to notice, interestingly enough, about this beach here, is it looks really big when you do the recon, which is still a good size, but finding a level spot takes a little bit more looking than you would originally think. It looks all really flat and stuff, and then you come in here, and there's a few pretty good slopes, and there's a bit of debris over there. So let's just keep an eye on that debris, making sure that it's not going to blow up. It's actually an old tent stuck in the bushes there, so we're watching for that. Whenever there's a fire pit, there's a good chance that there's going to be some garbage and stuff blowing out of it. So just the way we came in there and kind of let things blow away a little bit, that was good. And it doesn't appear to be anything going to blow up into our rotor, so I'd say we're pretty happy to land here. Just take it nice and slow, feel out that slope if there is any. That was nice, and just like we did on the last one, let's do that seating check. So pat in the ground, maybe a little bit of pedals, gentle back and forth. Good, just feeling that everything's nice and solid. And seems like it's good, very nice. Good work. Okay, let's get ourselves out of here.
Well, at first glance now I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Just because of the height of the trees that are all coming up around there.
Alright. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're going 65. We can bring it down to maybe 40 to 50. Alright, keep talking about it. Tell me more.
Okay. So it looks pretty soft and squishy.
What about from this angle? Do you still think no at this point?
It's possible, but it'll be tight.
Okay.
The ground looks pretty soft and wet.
Soft and wet is a concern, okay. What other concerns do we have?
There's only one place to put the skids, regardless of how much room we have for the rotor.
Okay.
Tons of tail rotor clearance out over the water.
Okay.
So there's a bit of a slope and also a puddle.
Okay.
At the bottom of that slope, so you don't know what's in the puddle.
Okay. I would say a slope is a concern potentially, yeah. Okay.
Lots of other little sticks and debris.
Okay.
What else? Seems about it. Wind's not an issue. The water's still... No power lines, no fences.
Alright, why don't we go out this way a little bit. We'll come around, we'll shoot our approach kind of right along the shoreline here.
Alright.
And we'll see what that looks like. And so this is good. Height's nice, speed's good. We're just going to take our time into this one. And we're just going to make sure we find a good spot for our tail rotor to go.
Okay.
And it's a bit tight, you're right. I would say if you put the tail kind of out over where that puddle is there.
How about those two conveniently placed pieces of wood for our skids?
Yeah, those are nice. Those look perfect. Except that our tail rotor will be right where the stump is. So we're going to have to put ourselves on an angle like that.
Alright.
Pretty much the way you're facing right now, yeah.
Beauty.
Alright, that turned out really nice. Very nice and tight spot. And definitely getting a good look at the skids here. We've got some good sinkage going. So if we know that our skids are sunken into the ground a bit, what's our major concern? Like, what are we going to be watching out for in our takeoff here?
That we're not being held back by any spot on the skid there.
Exactly. So just take your time on the liftoff. We're going to go really slow, and we're just going to feel with our cyclic. We're going to make sure that those skids are coming loose out of the ground. We don't want to hook a skid into the mud.
Right.
And it's like when you're walking through quicksand and you lose one of your boots.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
In a helicopter.
Yeah.
Alright.
Very nice. That came out nice and easy.
Okay, so since I don't know what's around me, I'm going to...
Let's go straight up.
Yeah,
Let's just start climbing.
find the power and come straight up.
Yep. Go to 100% and then have a bit of an open area that way.
Yeah.
We'll just start flying there, and then we'll just watch out that we're not going to hit any of these snags on the way out. Beautiful. Now let's keep it along the shore this way. Excellent. Now let your nose come up a little bit. Now that we have a little bit of speed, that'll grab the altitude you need. And that was beautiful. Nice work.
Awesome.
Just out with Simon here again. And it's been a long time since we flew. It's been 2-3 weeks now, I guess. And Simon's all done his written exam. That's exciting. Congratulations, buddy. And now he is getting ready for his flight test. So this is probably the last flight we're doing here before the flight test. We're just going over all the emergencies, auto rotations, and everything right now. And it is smoking hot out today. So we decided to take the doors off. Woohoo! Yeah. I love taking the doors off. Get the cool air blowing in over top of the Fraser River here. It was smoking hot this morning. We were out in the Cabri this morning, as you guys saw, and the door was on, and it was really hot. Not so good. But you ready to do an auto?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes. All right, let's do it. We're gonna nail this one. We got the distance figured out. Got the height figured out. We're just rounding to 1,000 feet here, and we've got our target picked out.